Gonna make a montage. All right, what we're gonna make right now is some metal, and we're
All
going
right.
to talk
Oh,
to.
shit. We got another interview coming.
It's time for the interview. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I love these shows with 2 interviews in them. I look forward to them. They're exciting for me. I
They're
love
super
talking to these
long.
bands. They tend to be long, but it's fun. So, and we're going to talk to Angerot right now. I'm telling you, everyone right now, this Divine Apostate is ridiculous. And this is a follow-up to the Splendid Inequity, which came out in 2018, which if you were watching our show back then, you know how much I love that as well. So I am a huge, I'm literally covered head to toe right now in Angerot. I love this fucking band. They recharge my batteries. We can't stop playing this record over and over again here in the studio these days. And that's why as soon as I was able to get the interview, we got it done, rushed it, and here we are to share it with you right now. So let's talk to the guys in Angerot, want to?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, man. Scully, you rule. You Metal-O-Maniacs out there rock. And Angerot kills.
And now for something completely different.
What's up, Metal-O-Maniacs? I got something very special in store for you right now because I am joined by the fellas in Angerot. One of my favorite fucking things. What's up, fellas? How are you tonight?
What's going on?
Really good, Brad. How you doing, Crypt?
You're making my motherfucking night by joining me, guys, man. I got to tell you, I'm a big fan.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You know, we got the Metal-O-Maniacs out there listening, and I know they're fans too, but for now, it's all about me and my love for you. So fuck them for a minute. I'm going to take you back, actually, to start this thing off. It was April of 2018 when a very good buddy of mine, and he's a very good buddy of mine for reasons like this story I'm telling you, handed me a CD, man. And that CD was The Splendid Inequity, my friend. And I put it into my brain, and I have literally worshipped at the altar of Angerot since that moment, gentlemen. I got to tell you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely amazing. That's an absolutely amazing record. And now we got more of the same, but we got time to get into that. Let's start from the scratch. Introduce yourselves, guys, and also tell me about the guys who didn't make it to the interview tonight.
All right. Jason Ellsworth here, guitarist, backing vocals, and I will, we got one member that's not here. Our drummer, Matt Johnson, is from Omaha, Nebraska, so he's got about a 2.5 hour commute when he comes up here for practice and stuff like that. So I'll turn it over to these fellas.
Jason also does all the key work too on all of our interlude stuff as well. So don't let him get away without taking credit for that.
And social media stuff, yeah, you need that guy, man.
Like keyboards and all the
piano and keyboard
all
stuff.
that jazz.
Fuck yeah, right.
All the real manly parts.
Yeah, hey, right on.
So I'm C.R. Pettit, do all the vocal work and play guitar as well.
I'm Zog, Bill Zog, bass player, backing vocals live.
Fuck yeah. Zog.
Zog.
Good shit. That's good shit, man. Well, let's take it back to the beginning. You guys formed in 2017, is my understanding, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
The very early part of 2017 we started. Yep.
And tell me about the nucleus here, man. How did this develop? How did you guys get together and make Angerot happen?
Well, our relationship as musicians goes back to, well, with early 90s, we'll say. The band that kind of we were all involved with started in 1989, a band called Suffer. And at some point in time, that was kind of my baby for years. And then at some point in time, we all spent time together in that band. And then, so we had a musical relationship that goes pretty much back to middle school.
Fuck yeah. Decades of metal.
Yeah.
Babies playing death metal in South Dakota, man, for real.
And then, so we, the way Angerot kind of got started is Jay and I were in a band called Tennessee Murder Club that we were in for 7-8 years or something like that together. And that band kind of ran its course, and everyone was kind of, heading their own direction. And, at that point, I had been playing in bands already for almost 30 years and was, I can't really complain about what I have done, where I've been, who I've met, all that stuff. And I just decided that if I was going to continue to do things, I really wanted to do things on my terms, as far as I really wanted play the things that I've always wanted to do. And sometimes as you go down through musical paths, your ebb and flow that happens with other musicians, I think you forfeit a lot of ideals and musical directions that you really want to achieve. And so we sat down and we talked. It was Jay and then Josh, our former drummer, who was also in Murder Club. You know, we just sat down and we talked and kind of really just threw our hearts on the table as far as, if we keep going, what's it going to take? And, you know, what are we going to do? And we knew within, you know, a very short period of discussion that this was a vein that we felt we could excel in and really let our inner, you know, connection to music shine. And figured we'd just give it a shot and see how it goes. And you know, we kind of reached out to Bill because we haven't really played musically with Bill, and God, it'd been.
I hadn't played, so I took a break from playing live music for quite some time, but I had actually been playing in an Acid Bath tribute band with Josh for a year and a half or something leading up to that point. And I think he brought it up to these guys that, hey, Bill's playing again and he's not fucking around. You know, if you're willing to go that route, and fucking hell yeah, man.
Fuck yeah.
I was more than enthused to do it.
Yeah, we didn't waste pretty much any time coming from Tennessee Murder Club. I think October of 2016 was our last show there, and probably about early, I'd say January 2017 is we dove right in and started writing songs for what became the Splendid Iniquity, you know. So I think we had our first show at the end of 17, like I think it was November of 17. So we tried to move it along, you know, pretty quickly. And so yeah, these guys I've known half my life, I guess you'd say.
What are you guys doing to get through this crazy time, man? How's it been?
It sucks, but you know, we're actually trying to make the best of it. We're probably, I'd say, close to, well, it depends on how you scope it. We're through writing the next record. Drums are recorded. Vocals are probably a quarter of the way done. You know, we're starting on guitar tracks, and you know, if Jay would quit hurting himself, we'd probably be a lot further being close to being done. But we're trying to bust our ass to get this new record wrapped up so we can, you know, back up Divine as quickly as possible.
Fuck yeah, man.
So I'm pretty pleased with what we have so far. It's I think we, without trying to sound cocky about things, I think we raised the bar from our first record to our second record. And it's one of those things, you know, as you're going into it, knowing that, you know, you can't just keep going like this. You got to keep pushing yourself and figuring out new things that you're capable of doing as you go through the process. You know, I think, you know, speaking vocally, I think on the first record, I managed to pull my weight. On the second record, I managed to discover a few things I was capable of doing. And now as we're going into number 3, you know, I need to keep pushing myself to discover what I'm capable of doing. And I'm pretty confident that, you know, we can do it again for the next album, you know.
As a fan, what I'm hearing right now is a whole bunch new Angerot coming, brother. So you know, it's a good thing you can't see below the desk. I'm just saying.
So we're trying to be productive. Not being able to play and stuff sucks. We do have a couple things lined up, you know, but it just seems like the panic levels are so high right now that, you know, we did play a few shows during this time, but it's not the same, you know.
Yeah, we had a CD release show that initially got postponed, but we were able to do it at the end of May here locally, which, you know, so we did get a CD release show off before things completely seemed to shut down, you know.
And now they're shutting down again. God damn it! This is a crazy world, bro. I swear to fuck, I can't keep up, man.
I know.
Can't keep up. We got lucky in Maryland for a little while, but it seems like we're getting ours now. So we'll see how it goes. But
well, you got a ways to catch up. We're number 1 right now, I think.
Hey, always good to be number 1 at something.
You want to look at that one?
Hey, I've always led the charts at fuck up number 1 around here. So you know, it's always good to be number. I always strive to do it all, you know. But well, I tell you what, under normal circumstances, what is your scene like? You know, you guys are right out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Yep.
So what is your scene generally like under normal? I know it's crazy right now, but pre-COVID.
Actually, the last few years, it's been going really well. I mean, as far as locally in Sioux Falls, there's a venue that's more than welcoming to metal bands from around the whole region or touring or, you know, bigger acts, hit and miss. You know, there's been a few shows that are bigger come through that are noteworthy.
Yeah,
as far as metal goes.
we had Lamb of God and Behemoth come through that we were able to open for at our mid-sized venue, which was a very cool show for us.
Yeah.
And there's Big's Bar, and then there's the Icon Lounge. There's a couple places that we played. So there's a few. I mean, like Bill said, Big's definitely caters to that. We were able to we actually did a show with Carcass on Surly Darkness days. There was a two-day festival with some bunch of bands, but that was pretty cool getting to hang with Bill Steer from Carcass and stuff like that. So
Man, when I think of all the festivals we missed this year and stuff, this was going to be a big Metal-O-Mania year too, man. We had all kinds of shit we were playing, and it was fucked. We missed all of it, man. It sucks my ass.
Let's hope next year's better, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
From your lips to the metal god's ears, brother.
I'll do everything I can.
Fuck. I tell you, I got a feeling when the first few pits open up after all this shit is over, man, I got a feeling we're going to see some stretchers.
Yeah.
Well, and on that merch angle, man, let's fucking move some. What's the best way for our Metal-O-Maniacs out there? Because I need a fucking Angerot shirt. I need a fucking a banana hammock.
We have leggings.
Well, you probably look awesome in leggings.
You can make this really, really simple. All you got to do is go Angerot.com. Just that simple, Angerot.com, and that brings you to our Bandcamp page. And we have not 1, not 2, not 10, not 20. We have 25 different items on our Bandcamp page that's available between music, merch, leggings, candles, frickin' hats, shit ton of shirts, both albums, obviously. So Angerot.com, and we have just Tuesday released 2 special edition of the Divine Apostate album, vinyl. We've got a 3-color vinyl. We've got the special edition, which is just the vinyl, and it's really cool. It's 3-color. And then we have a deluxe edition, which has a patch, a sticker, a pendant, an enamel pin, a guitar pick, a beer coaster. Got 6 extra items in there, plus the 3-color vinyl. So that's our most recent addition to our page, just released this past Tuesday in conjunction with our new video. So yeah, Angerot.com will get you all the merch that your little heart desires, and Christmas is coming.
Yes, it is, brother. Christmas is coming, man. And I know metalheads, man. That's all we want for Christmas is our metal shit.
Black stuff.
Well, yeah, that's right. Everything in black, goddammit.
Pretty much.
Me and my buddy Evan, I grew up with, man, every fucking December 1st, we'd get together and make lists of all the metal CDs to give to our poor Christian mothers who would have to go to these record shops and find them. I'd like something called Sodom, please. Fuck them, right?
Yeah.
That's good shit, man. So I'm pleased to hear that the Angerot train is fucking rolling down the tracks, regardless of whatever's going on in the world, man. That's good news to my ears, brother.
Yeah, we actually were kind of, well, we had a bunch of shows planned, and then we were tentatively working on releasing an EP, which would have been a few cover songs and then some live material. We recorded one of our live shows a while back, and we were just going to put out an EP to kind of hold the fort down until we, get through the live cycle and then start working on the new record again. And then when everything's slowed down, we just decided we were just going to punch straight ahead and kind of skip all the bullshit and go right in the new record. So
The EP will probably come after, so that's still in the plans, though.
Fuck yeah, man.
So
Well, hey, it's ADD world now, brother. You got to keep punching them in the face, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's right.
well, that's why we just released the video on Tuesday.
Well,
So-
anything you release, we will play it here at Metal-O-Mania, my friend. So,
Vestments of Cancer video was released on Tuesday, so make sure you check that out. Decibel Magazine did the premiere on it, which was very cool of them. They've been good to us through the years.
we're going to play that song right now. Let's play that. You know what? Let's play that video right now for the Metalheads. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Perfection.
And I gotta say, before this whole thing's done, you totally remind me of Dee Snider.
Hey, I'll take that, brother. That's good shit.
Not me.
Yeah,
Like,
now that you say it,
yeah. So
I'll
that's
take it, brother.
Yep. Hell yeah, brother.
That's good shit. Hey, that dude's been my hero ever since he walked in there and clowned Congress years ago.
You got
Fuck
it.
yeah, man.
Yep.
You got it.
PMRC.
Good shit. Skipper Gore can still suck my balls. Fuck yeah.
Right on.
Enjoy the rest of your night, fellas.
You as
bet.
well.
You too.
Later, gang.
All right, this is Jason from Angerot, and you're listening to Metal-O-Mania with Crypt and Scully.
This castle breaks a veil.
And how badass is fucking Angerot, man? I'm telling you, those dudes are why we do the show. No bullshit. I can't even, that's no fucking overstatement. That's no hyperbole whatsoever. Those dudes are the reason we do the show. I can't have a world where motherfuckers are not jamming to that badassery that is Angerot. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here at Metal-O-Mania. It means the world to me. It fucking means the world to me. You guys kick ass. The soundtrack to my life. I get to talk to the dudes that are behind the soundtrack to my life, man.
Yeah,
that
that's
will
awesome.
never stop being cool as fuck to me. Never ever.